Welcome to Bike Legend. Today, we revisit the remarkable story of the Ford Model T, often remembered as the car that transformed the world. More than just a vehicle, the Model T was a cultural shift, an invention that made cars affordable, accessible, and practical for everyday people. It became the foundation of modern motoring and helped shape the 20th century. The beginning of a revolution. When the Ford Model T was introduced in 1908, automobiles were rare and expensive. Most cars of the early 1900s were hand-built, designed for the wealthy, and far out of reach for working families. Henry Ford had a different vision. He believed that transportation should not be a luxury but something ordinary people could afford and use daily. With that goal, the Model T was born, setting a new direction for the automotive industry. Design and simplicity. The genius of the Model T was in its design. It featured a 2.9-liter inline-4 engine, producing about 20 horsepower, enough to carry passengers at speeds close to 45 miles per hour. This performance might seem modest today, but it was revolutionary for its time. The car's controls were simple, and its planetary gear transmission made driving more manageable compared to the complicated gear systems of other cars. Built for durability, the Model T's lightweight but tough steel chassis and high ground clearance made it suitable for dirt roads and rugged terrain. Farmers, travelers, and city drivers all found it dependable. It was a machine that could handle America's diverse landscapes with ease. The assembly line breakthrough. Perhaps the most important achievement tied to the Model T wasn't the car itself but the way it was made. In 1913, Ford introduced the moving assembly line, which transformed manufacturing forever. Instead of workers moving around to build each car, the vehicle moved down a line, and each worker performed one specialized task. This breakthrough slashed production time from over 12 hours per car to just 90 minutes. The savings were passed on to customers. In 1908, a Model T cost around $850, but by the mid-1920s, the price had dropped to less than $300. For the first time, millions of ordinary people could afford a car. Widespread popularity. The response was overwhelming. The Model T quickly became known as the Tin Lizzie and was embraced across the United States and beyond. It provided independence and freedom, allowing families to travel farther, farmers to reach markets, and workers to commute more easily. By the time production ended in 1927, Ford had sold more than 15 million units, making it one of the best-selling cars in history. A lasting legacy. The Ford Model T's impact went far beyond the automobile. It spurred the creation of better roads, gas stations, and repair shops. It laid the foundation for car culture and reshaped industries with the concept of mass production. Even today, the Model T is remembered as a symbol of innovation, progress, and the idea that technology should serve everyone, not just the wealthy. Conclusion. The Ford Model T wasn't simply a car, it was a revolution on wheels. It gave mobility to the masses, changed how industries operated, and left a lasting imprint on the modern world. Stay connected with Bike Legend as we continue exploring the machines that defined history and inspired generations.